Alright, let's get back in another league with this thing. Barely Temur, baby. Alright, we got game one going, boys. Try that again. Well, this is a snap keep. Turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Liquid Metal and Ancient Grudge going. Seems good. Well, we're just going to lead off with a Montana and a Ragavan. And hopefully that does all the work for the rest of the game. I can remove this stop for now. Well, Scalding Tarn doesn't tell me too much about what's going on here. Could be multitude of decks, could be Murktide. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do this first. We'll cast Liquid Metal Coating. Let's cast Liquid Metal. Hopefully, no Spell Pierce or anything like that. I'll say go. Opt? Okay. If he doesn't deal with this, I think I'm in like a really, really, really good spot. Like a really good spot. Let's go grab a Ketria Triome. And he doesn't have Counterspell mana because he's got a Montana. Grab a Triome. Sweet, that was a good draw. I'm happy with that. I have to imagine this is going to get bolted. Yep, this is what I'm okay with. Fire's fine. We are going to grab the blue source right away and just hit it with an Ancient Grudge. Blade of Wood, Foothills, and say go. Shock, baby. No shock. That's really good for me. At this point, we're just gonna get Stomping Grounds. I don't mind if I only have one blue source. That was like the ideal like worst draw there. I could play this in hopes to hit a land and then miss on hitting this. I think it's too valuable to hit this. Just debating how important it is to have bolts right now. I'm just gonna hit this. It's F6. I think we got him like kind of where we want him, which is kind of nice. All right, triple steam vents. Okay. Clearly our play is going to be Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm going to pitch both of these. It feels bad to pitch the bolt, but I think it's correct. I just want to draw into more Ancient Grudges here. That works. Nope. And then with the Karn coming in next turn, I can just keep picking off his lands. Okay. I think we're in a good spot, boys. He does have Counterspell like active, but he's got it. I think he can't just sit there. If he does sit, I mean, he might be able to. Him getting Double Mountain is very telling. Blood Moon. Prismari Command. Yep. That one stings a little bit. Okay, well. Steam Vents is medium, but let's get in for 2. Bring him down to 10. He's got Opt in his deck, so it's not Cascade. This has got to be a Murktide deck. So I think the play I want to make is cast Karn, minus it, and then right away, I could go for the Liquid Metal Coating plan and get this bolted, but I'm just going to grab Tormod's Crypt. Just don't want to deal with that at all. Still have a Karn kind of active. If he throws a bolt at the Karn, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, this is expressive, what's it called? Creativity. Or Domino, I should say. So Archon of Cruelty is coming down. Let's discard this. Yep. I guess I could grab Chariot. Because I'm going to be taking a 9-point swing here. Yeah, let's grab the Chariot. Let's lead off with... I don't know. I'm looking for Odoaru. The Seiju's medium at best. Let's... How do I want to play this? I don't plan on playing another Karn. I don't plan on playing the Beseiju either. Let's go bottom here. Exile this. Play this. Chariot. Still not in a good spot. I need to find Odoaru. Yikes. And Domino's gonna get me. This is interesting how this is worded. So it is destroy X card. So he does have to successfully destroy something. It's not sacrifice, which is a nice thing to remember. So I'm taking 9 on the swing here. He's going to draw another card. See you later, Elemental. Bye-bye that. Oh, yeah, can't block it. And he went after the Karn, which is pretty good for me. Dwarven Mine. So I think we crew this thing up, attack for 4, get another token, sack 1 away. I'm probably walking straight into a counterspell. Man, Prismari Command is really brutal against my deck. Bolt's not going to do much. I mean, the only thing I can do is cute with Bolt. And the problem is I'm going to be drawing. How do I want to get this? Well, we're for sure going to Karn. If he's got Counterspell, he's got Counterspell. Okay. I don't think I really have much of an out here. I mean, I'm dealing 4 to him. I'm taking 9 on the backswing. I think I'm dead. My only real out is just drawing a top deck Odoaru. This is going to trigger. I'm going to lose this. Here, I'll just throw the bolt here to stop. It'll keep him at 12. I'm going to go down to 2. Yep. See you later. Take 6. Go down to 2. Just Odoaru or bust. I was like, okay, Dwarven Mine. So he's got a backup plan. He's probably just going to Indomitable again. Oh, Fable? Double Fable. Alright, well. I officially have 0 outs. Okay, we died. Let's draw. Veils for sure. As always, we take out the Liquid Metal Torque. The Lightning Bolts I actually do like in this matchup a little bit. Fury is probably the worst card. Lightning Bolt I like because I can respond and tag things. Ancient Grudge will be nice too. It's just kind of a nice gimme for that stuff. But Veil of Summer, we'll just keep it down to 1 Fury. I don't think I'm going to be in a spot where I'm pitching the Furies. But yeah, I got beat pretty bad there. I kind of had that game. I probably played that game incorrectly in game 1 too. Probably didn't play it the best. Could have cleaned up some things here and there. Yep, I'll be on the play again. If I had something else other than that Karn, I wouldn't mulligan, but I got a mulligan. Alright, this is a better keep. We'll get rid of one of the coatings. I guess Tormod Script was the wrong card to grab, to be honest. But let's go try them. Lead off with the Liquid Metal Coating play instead of the run in 6. Especially him going Xander's Lounge, which is going to allow me to get this thing down earlier. Ooh, Copperline Gorge is great. Yeah, we'll knock that out. Again, it's like just stay hyper focused on okay, so I have to assume he's gonna go for the counterspell play. which will go right for the Xander's Lounge. And we're just going to keep trying to hit his lands. And at the very worst, here we can flash us back. Force Negation would be pretty good against this. I'm assuming he's going to play Counterspell, and then I'll flash us back and just hit it. And then hopefully the Karn, if I draw it, can take care of the rest of the game. Yep. Let's grab... I already have the Triome. I could just grab a Stomping Grounds. Again, the whole point right now is just to slow him down. If I draw land, it's really nice because I get to play 2 right and 6s. And he's pretty far away from Steam Bench Shock. Okay. It indicates he's got another counter spell, but again, need to just stay out of the Prismari realm. Ice. Sure. Okay. Yep, we'll lose the mana. No. We will be running 6ing though. So picking up lands. So I'm assuming Prismari is going to go here and destroy this, make it 2/2, and then I can probably follow up with a Karn to stop the treasure from being activatable, which is not great because it's going to put him in a Kiki Jiki. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm sort of fine with it. Expressive's nice. Alright, we're just going to slam Karn. Hit this. Plus it. Should have played that differently. But, whoops. Should have got my advantage back from the Wooded Foothills. I wasn't really doing anything with it. So, what's nice here is I know that, I mean, if he hits... Even if he hits a land, he won't be able to do the Indomitable. Discard 2. Okay. He won't be able to do the Indomitable because the treasure won't be able to be activated. So he still has that problem, and I'm keeping him on a pretty low mana. Yep. So that's always a really nice thing, so he won't be able to Indomitable. Yeah, dude, thanks, Zach. This thing's sweet. This is my pile of poo-poo. I love this deck. It's nonsense. I think he thought he was gonna be able to Indomitable, but Karn has this forgettable flavor text. That does suck. I guess my next play, I guess I can minus and just get these things right away. Let's grab, I guess we'll grab it, the Steam Vents. Season Pyromancer is a great draw here. So I have another land coming. I can pick up the land and pitch those to it, but I think... Okay, so first I'm going to start off with an expressive. Red, blue. I'm just trying to hit another liquid metal coating. Odoaru's good. Boseju's fantastic. Boseju... Let's put this in my hand. I'm not really doing anything with the Fury, so I'm going to put it on the bottom, and I'll put this over here. I'm going to plus, Get the Wooded Foothills back. We're going to minus this Karn. Yep. I can also like ding this too, and that leaves him with 0 permanents. It does bring him up to 4 lands, but it kind of puts him out of range. Alright, so, and then this is maybe going to be active at some point here. Alright, so first we'll do this. Do I have to channel from my hand? Yep, well, there was a punt there. If he goes to Indomitable, he's only got 3 mana. I guess I can put this here. Done. Okay. I think I have to be okay with not having the Karn. Because this is going to flip. I guess I can Odoaru the other thing back. I'm okay. I'm in actually not a bad spot. So he goes to his attack step. I'm going to pop this. Get rid of both these. Next turn. If he misses a land, that's great. Bolt, goodbye, Karn. We love you. So it shows me he doesn't have Indomitable, and now we have an Odoaru that can do some serious work. Okay, another Kiki-Jiki. Mirror Breaker. That Fury would have been nice now. So we can bounce. Oh, okay. Well, let's just take the easy route, I guess. He's got 0 cards in hand. He's going to be able to cycle twice. I'm going to fetch first. Grab Mountain. Play another Karn. Minus the Karn. Yes. Grab another EE. Play EE for 0. Again, like, he's got to really rip here. This EE does the same thing, so I'm just going to pick up my Wooded Foothills and keep this active. He does have a Kiki-Jiki coming, which I should be concerning myself with at some point here. Man, Boseiju gives him the ability to go grab those. So he threw away that, which is nice. I guess we'll pop the EE. Get these again. The Kiki-Jiki can come for the car and bring him down to 1. Are these legendary? They are not. That's fascinating. Here we go, buddy. Karn's out 1. So he just plays Island Go. Yep. Okay. We're gonna definitely just get an emblem. I have another one in hand if need be. Expressive Iteration. Yeah, we'll cast it. Let's put the Young PZ in my hand. Put the red on the bottom. Play this. Play a land. Question is, do I want red and 6? I guess the red and 6 picks this back up. I could cast another one of those. Alright, well, I'm just going to plus this. Again, I'm debating if I want to keep Odoaru up for any specific reason. He's going to have 2 guys next turn. I could pitch a Season Pyromancer, which is this, and then not have this available. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that play here. Plus, we're gonna be expressiving every single turn. I just want to again keep Odawaru up. Now, if he draws, I think we're still fine. If he draws something relevant, he might go for the play where he makes copies of this, then makes copies of that, then makes copies of that. But if he just goes to attack step, I'm just gonna bounce this back to his hand. Doesn't. I guess on my end step I can blink this one back. And he can do the play where he makes copies, but they'll go in my end step. I think he was trying to go wide with that, which I'm fine with. Put the Odawaru up, pick it up with the Odawaru, or pick up the Odawaru, keep bouncing his stuff, and I just kind of have this streamline of lands. Man, down to 10 minutes blows. Fury's really nice. Pick up the Odawaru. Two, three, four, five. I have one forest left in my deck, which allows me to still Odawaru. Yeah, we'll do that. Next turn I can expressive. I'm just making sure the board's clear. I need to get a clock on him. I think I'm just dirtling around a little bit too much. Got one remaining forest left in the deck. Clock zombie, I love the name. Sweet. Alright. Bolt just seems so good against that deck, and him having counterspell seems really worth to have Veil of Summer. And if I'm going to win this game, it's going to be through this. Yeah, I just want all the singular removal because it does stop the the Indomitable. This game might be a lot worse just because... Oh, we got turn 1 Ragavan, so we're going to take advantage of that for sure. I got no plays on your turn, dude. Shock. Oh no, right away. Man, this is such a good card to like hose my stuff with. Yep, we're gonna play the Ragavan. This might be a game where we kind of have to slow roll, meaning like we can use the Ancient Grudge to ping this off. We can use the Lightning Bolt to target whatever. Like you can't Indomitable until turn 4. And that thing staying back is like pretty good. Yeah, we're not going to do much. We're just going to play this and say go. He doesn't have an additional mana. It might be beneficial to throw the bolt here. Yeah. So I might do that next turn, is just go bolt, get this. Got rid of the clue, which is I like. There's no way he's attacking. He's got to go like fetch, grab something, right? Mindful that this is only costing 1, which is really nice. All right, well, let's bolt this. Hopefully he throws a counterspell at it. And if I get lucky, maybe I'll be able to... Yeah, Spell Pierce is good. Yep, can't do anything about it. Alright, we're gonna pay the shock. Hopefully we don't hit another counterspell or something like that. Because that's gonna put him right in the driver's seat. Counterspell. Okay. Man, that hard evidence was something. Do I have anything? If he just goes land Indomitable, I'm in like really bad. He does not have it. Maybe he's playing around Bolt. Alright. I like. Let's go expressive. Yeah, I need you to get out of here. You like to zap my computer. Where'd he go? Okay. We're gonna expressive and maybe we'll hit. Okay, well, let's put this in my hand. Unfortunately, this on the bottom and this exiled. We're going to play a tap land here. Remember, this only costs 1. Man, that 0-3 crab is just doing the bee's knees right now. That thing is housing me really well. There you go. My cat likes to rub up on me, and then it's not good for my computer. Here we go, buddy. No Indomitable. And I don't think that card's instant. Okay. Dwarven Mine is concerning, but there's not much I can do about it. Again, if he's got it, he's got it. I can't stop it. I'm trying to represent Bolt. Don't have it. Shoot, does he got it? Very lucky. I was like, there's no shot he's attacking for 1 here. No, you got it? Damn it. Yeah. I think I'm just like super dead. Yeah. Okay. Well, first we'll sack this. We're gonna discard the Ragavan, and we'll discard. Yeah, we'll discard this. I think I'm just like straight up dead. Yeah. No outs. Shoot. Yeah, I'm dead. Ooh. Ah, man. That would have bought me a turn. Well, starting off the night like we did yesterday. At least those were close games. I played against Omnath yesterday, and it was just, like, so brutal. I did not like playing against Omnath. That sucked. I didn't feel like we were in the driver's seat of that game anyways. That 0-3 just really did some business on me. Didn't draw any Veil Summers. How unlucky. But yeah, I guess like in that matchup, it's just gonna be how easy or how lucky am I gonna be to have like turn 1 Ragavan into turn 2 Liquid Metal or right in 6 and then kind of go from there. That's usually how this deck needs to play anyways. Alright. Another match. Here we go. Lost the die roll on this one. Whew. And this is the hands that look like complete feces. Can't do anything with this hand. Double Fury is like fantastic, but this meaning I can't. This is all my heavy stuff. This is like this truly is like a more of a 3-drop deck. Got a mulligan. Much better. Keep. We're going to get rid of this breeding pool. We're going to lead off with a Rocky Boy. What's this, blue eye control? Depending on what he fetches. He might just go like straight up go grab whatever. Like a Triome, and then that will be probably Omnath. If he's got Omnath, there's not much I can do about that. Or, sorry, if this is an Omnath deck, this is not good for me. Oh, please be a creature deck. Giver of Ruins. Let's bolt this now. It invalidates all future bolts. I can dash to Ragavan next turn. Blink Bant. Oh, this is Spirits. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm actually going to send the Ragavan for a trade. Odoar is great. Let's fetch. This list could probably cut the Copperline Gorges, but I need the Copperline Gorge to have any chance against burn. We'll grab Steam Vents. Yep. Dash this. Let's offer it. Give me a treasure, baby. So Bant Spirits. So Collective Company is something I'm gonna have to consider here. Oh, sweet. You took. I'm okay with this. I would assume the upcoming turn is gonna be a Spell Queller turn, which Odowaru is really good against. Horizon Canopy. Yep. All right. Well, see what we got. I like where this is going now. If I dash into a Spell Queller, it's like pretty bad, and this is against creature decks feels like really bad. We're gonna go try to do a Seasoned Pyromancer. Probably gonna get met with a Spell Queller. Oh, nice. All right, these are gonna go. I'm gonna keep the Torque. I can always flash that back. Put some pressure on the board. Is there another spirit that has flash? Collective Company's most certainly coming down next turn, which is going to be beneficial to try to keep a Liquid Metal Torch ready to like actually get any Township. Ooh, this deck's got some bad mana. Detention. Yeah, it's fine. Here we go, baby. I like that a lot. I know this comes into play tap, not great. Let's go here. Cast this. Each player can't cast more than one spell per turn. You got it. I'm assuming the spell he's going to be casting is Collective Company. We have the answer for this Gavany Township too. So on her turn, we can target this and deal with it. We do have an Ancient Grudge sitting right here. I do have a Boseiju too to target something else. Yeah, we're gonna take the 2 here, which is gonna seem a little strange. Even though I'm going against like this creature deck, I do at some point I'm just looking at like I'm at the point where I'm just trying to draw Fury. So I could Boseiju this, but I think I want to just get rid of this. And we're gonna just Ancient Grudge it. I have the ability to tag the next thing, give him a land, and if he Spell Quellers, like, so be it. I think Spell Queller on flashback. I might be able to get away with it by like Boseijuing. Oh. Yeah, Besage is fine. Let's go grab the Ketria Triome. Yeah, so make this an artifact. I do want to Ancient Grudge this. It's gonna get him up to his Collective Company mana. Wait, does his deck only play a singular island? Man. The true cost of having that in your deck. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pitch. I mean, I guess I could Besage you this, but that goes against like a Triumph. Let's just fetch. My mana's pretty good. I can just get Mountain here. Mountain. And yes, I am pitching 2 Besajus. Or 2 active spells, but Ren and 6 should be good enough. Sweet. And it looks like he's got Spell Queller ready to roll, so maybe I can try to bait him and entice him into that. Cat, you need to get out of here. If he's got Collective Company going on, he hasn't casted it yet. The question becomes, like, do I want to walk this into the Spell Queller, or do I want to walk this into it? Because I really don't have any other plays. Guess we'll walk that into it. I do want to draw a card. And if he Spell Quellers it. Well, let's put this into my hand. Put this on the bottom. Exile the Misty. Play the Misty. I mean, I'm glad I just got rid of that huge land pocket. Besage is back, baby. This deck's gotta be playing Leyline Binding. This deck's got horrendous mana. Just horrendous mana. Profane Tutor. Alright, I officially have no idea what this deck is. It's got Profane Tutor in it, along with like Archon and Giver of Ruin and whatever this card is. I have no idea what this deck is. I am officially confused. If I do end up drawing a card, I know what I want to grab. What, like, dude, and Gavany Township, what is this deck? This is like a donation league deck. What is this? All right, I like the Wrens. We'll send. He's gonna go down to 5. Maybe Collective Company, but I can't imagine this deck has Collective Company. Dude, I don't have the slightest clue what this deck is. Odoaru, come back. This isn't gonna. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that deck is. Yeah. All right. Profane Tutor. Dude, what is this deck? It's the 5-color hodgepodge for sure. It is more garbage pile than my deck, that is for sure. It's he had no basics to grab when I yeah, dude, I don't know what his deck was. Thoroughly confused. Well, we're going to keep Fury in because I don't know what's going on. The only change I want to make is maybe add a Chalice in the main deck for 0. We're just going to keep it. I don't know what's going on. We're just going to keep it as is. But he could have like Counterspell in there or whatever. This might be a Thassa's Oracle deck, like an inverter. I don't know. He's got the 2/1 Spirit that makes things indestructible. And I thought I was like waiting for a Collective Company for like 5-10 turns. Let's switch up the tunes. Let's get some synthwave going. All right. I'm on the draw. I'm keeping. God hates a coward. I have Fury for like a backup plan. Look at that. Easily rewarded. No problems. Obviously that was going to happen. No, he didn't reveal Lutri. He's got no... I don't know what the hell's going on with this deck. Profane Command tells me he might be an As Foretold deck, but As Foretold wouldn't be playing the 2-1 Indestructible Spirit guy. This could just be like, here's my random 60 cards. Did I win? Hallowed Fountain, sure. Followed by Plains, okay. Core Firewalker is cute. Does some work. The best part is like this can get around that nonsense. Okay. Play that. We're not going to attack into a Core Firewalker. I don't think I care too much about the Core Firewalker. Again, this and Beseiju can get around all that. Odawaru can put this back in his hand. Hushbringer. Okay. So these are turned off for the time being. Got it. Okay, well there's my answer here. For the Core Firewalker. Yeah. I don't plan on changing what I'm doing here, so. Weirdest deck I've ever seen. This flyer, like, matters to some degree. But, I mean. I'm assuming a Leyline Binding is coming for this. And he's got the lock pieces against me for what it's worth. Dude, this mana base is, like, horrendous. Yeah, I'll take my medicine. Missing a land drop's like not great. Eldamri's Call. What is he gonna search up? Giver of Runes? Okay. I guess where my thought process is here is, do I actually care about Core Firewalker? Do I just want to start pinging these off? I could also target his lands, which seems like a bad move, especially because Giver's going to be getting going here soon. I think not to play a land would be a big mistake, even though like it does deal with this, but 2 damage is just not, like, it holds off my Ragavan. It stops me from like doing other things, which is like I'm a-okay with. I'm fine playing the Beseiju. I got 2 more in my deck, and if I can get this off the board and just start rattling things off, it's gonna be to my benefit. I can't play Season right now. I guess I could go like Hushbringer and then Fury this later. We're just gonna go here now. I just want to take care of this now. This is the weirdest deck I've ever played against. I don't know exactly what's happening. Snakeskin Veil. Alright. It's got hexproof. I guess I'll just go here. Make him try to... Yeah, you can gain all that life. Just plus this, I guess. This has to be just nonsense, right? Plus... I know I don't like to pick anything up, but... This core Firewalker's doing a really good job at keeping me at bay. But, again, we'll make the same play. We'll shoot this down. And then... maybe get in a position where I can shoot this down. The core Firewalker, if I was at like 6, I would be concerning. I don't know why I did that. I don't think he knows what my deck is. And he's pretty content. Okay, I'll take 3 here. Oh, he went for the Ren. Even better. Even better. Karn's going to be a great at some point here. Let's just go here. Yeah, you gain a life off that. This can't give anything else protection. Snakeskin Veil number 2. This is a very random deck. I guess I've never been so confused by a deck before. Like, this guy's going away, which is fine. He's not doing anything. He's buying me turns for what it's worth. Same thing's going to happen. I target this. I shoot it with the Ancient Grudge. The next turn I can go after this and then Fury and get the rest of his board, I guess. So he's got multiple copies of Snakeskin Veil. Is that 2 fetch lands ready to go? Sure. Okay. Well, let's go here with this. We're going to hit this with the Ancient Grudge. And if he's got another Snakeskin Veil, then, like, congrats, you did it. This Karn is eventually going to go get... I guess I can play this card and go get Engineered Explosives and get it for 2 when I get to that mana, if I get there. Yeah, that's got pro whatever you want to give it. Pro green too. Well, let's see if we can hit with this. Because if we can, I will be playing the Season Pyro... Oh, actually, I won't be playing the Season Pyromancer. Path to Exile. Sure. Yep. We'll grab another Mountain. We're going to cast Expressive. We still have the ability to play another... Wait till Legacy next week? Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to attend. I think I work next weekend, unfortunately. Okay, well, there's my answer to Guy. I'm going to put this into my hand. Put this on the bottom. Exile this. Play this land. I have the answer to this now for what it's worth. And he's on 1 card left in hand. And I'm at a pretty healthy 18. I don't see myself losing this game at all. But... And then he shocks. Is he coming after this? Oh, he's cycling. Okay. Leyline Binding. I love going against that card just because of how good this card is against it. Teferi is annoying. It's going to probably bounce this. By probably, I mean it's going to bounce that. Take 3. Go to 15. This is, I mean, you might be right. This might be like some mono white control deck. Bounce this. What is going on? How bad? I mean, all right. Well, let's Karn. My head hurts. Like I can't figure out what's going on. We're gonna minus. Yes, we'll go get EE. I can't figure out what's happening here. Yeah, and we can also plus here. I could Besage this, I guess. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. I think my opponent's just playing really, really bad. He could have bounced this. The fact that he let me have it is really bizarre. But I'm going to EE next turn. I think my play is going to be liquid metal coating, get this, pop this. He's going to kill my Karn, that's fine. And then we'll be left with something. I don't know. This is probably going to go shock and grab in Stomping Grounds. Or I might want a second Blue Source. I might go get Steam Vents. Probably going to grab Steam Vents. Oh, I should have targeted this. Whoops. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have targeted that. At least he can't stop the channel ability. Man, he is just hitting like a huge streamline of lands, which is really unfortunate for him. But his deck is something I've never seen before, and it feels like just straight nonsense. He's got Snakeskin Veil. This feels like a Pioneer deck. I mean, yes, he's got this, but what the hell? Okay. The downside to EE for 2 is it takes care of my own thing, which sucks, but I think I'm beyond. Whoops. Done. No. Just pass the turn. I don't know. We got these Core Firewalkers taken care of, I guess. It's a little unsettling that I lose this, but I could wait to pop it. I don't need to pop it now. Oh. Dude, target that. Let's pop it. We'll Ancient Grudge this. And if he minuses, like, what is he gonna minus into? What is this deck? This is honestly the most random pile I've ever seen. This is like target permanent. No, it's creature. Why play this card? you grab any artifact, I have Ancient Grudge. Grab Tormod's Crypt, please. Well, Hawking Ballista. Pop this. Ancient Grudge is sitting in the sideboard. This is a fun deck I would try. Like, I like Teferi and Karn together. No counter spell Arena, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. Bye, Karn. You can kill my guy with Walking Ballista. I'll put the Karn in my hand. Put this on the bottom. Play Wooded Foothills. Alright, well. Let's F6. Let him play Walking Ballista for infinite, whatever it may be. You always gotta be out of basics at this point. I can fetch, go get a Shockland to deal with the Walking Ballista to force kind of interaction from him. Walking Ballista for 2. What are these numbers? Alright, well. Did you forget that I had Ancient Grudge sitting there? Snakeskin Veil. Three Snakeskin Veils. What is this deck? Alright, well, we're going to attack. Then we're going to cast Karn and see what his response is. Alright, he takes that much damage. Is Karn good? Because you got to make... Okay. Allows Karn to resolve. Sure. I have a Karnarino. Minus. Okay, he's at enough of my deck. I out nonsense the other nonsense deck. Dude, no idea what the deck was doing. It honestly might have been like someone's like, "Hey, try this really bad deck," and that's got to be the worst thing I've ever seen, man. From a legit deck standpoint, I've never seen a deck worse than that. Teferi, Snakeskin Veil, Selfless Spirit, Profane Tutor. I just don't know what was going on with this deck. Alright, cool. Great hand. I wish I had a fetch, but fire is not bad to play either, but if this gets to resolve, I'll be happy. 61 card deck. Gotta love when they got 61. It could have been Bant Heliod combo, but it had Karn in it, it had Teferi in it, it had Snakeskin Veil. Dude, it's legit all over the place. And Profane Tutor. Like, if you're just gonna be Heliod combo, whoops. If you're gonna be Heliod combo, be Heliod combo, you know? Any mulligan to 6. Round 1, we lost to Indomitable Creativity. I get rid of his upkeep step. I don't need that. Mishra's Bauble. Yeah. Yeah, round 2 was like a real deck. I don't know what the hell was going on there. If this is what I think it is, I'm in trouble. Oh, sweet. Sure. So this is Murktide, and let me tell you a secret about this matchup. It's the worst thing for me. We're going to bolt here. The reason for that being is I might want to play a card off the top of his deck. And if that's the case, I'd like to have any additional mana that I can get. Island? Okay. I'm going to stop on his upkeep. And I'm going to tap down this. Him going turn 1 Ragavan is very telling. Because usually I think the play is just like the best kind of shoe baby. Yep, I'm fine with this. Okay. All right. So this is your standard Murktide deck. This matchup is usually pretty unwinnable. I have this, which is it's cute. I have to imagine this is not going to connect. If it does, great. And then I have potential of walking into a Spell Pierce because I think they play these main. Odoaru, okay. Which isn't the end of the world, but I think if I get the Karn down now, he doesn't have Lightning Bolt and he doesn't have Unholy Heat. Spell Pierce? Yep. Alright. God, that card's so good. Yep. Got nothing for it. Alright. Doesn't allow me to get Karn. Murktide comes down. Now it's a 5/5 flyer. I can't really race it. Expressive is really good. Expressive means I get to probably tag him one more time with this. Consider. He missed land? Okay. We're in the driver's seat, boys. Ragavan, see ya. Yep. Buy and buy. Misty's great. We're just going to send. Reveal Murktide. Snapcaster? I can't bring anything back. I guess the only argument would be like, I'm going to be pitching this stuff. Yeah, let's cast the Snapcaster. Buggy. Let's keep the beatdown going. Snappy boy. Just gotta tap for a blue. Oh, look at this deck. Two, 4, 6, 8. I got another one of these coming. He missed a land drop. Looks like he missed another land drop. So out of his deck, I gotta be. They usually play Blood Moon. I gotta make a conscious effort to go grab a forest. The best part about the deck is like the only. Okay, Murktide's there, fine. So block here, take 6, goes down to 4. Ancient Grudge is a poopy card here. Honestly, this Boseiju might just be like something I don't want to cast. Let's go like this first. We're going to pitch both these. I don't really want... I should have played the Beseiju. Whoops. Okay, never mind. Team's coming in. Okay, so he takes 6. Is that 4? Does he have any outs to win? He bolt me once, go to 12. Maybe. Nah, I think I got this in the bag. Yeah, unless he's got EE coming down. EE kind of saves him a little bit. But even then. Okay, so just so you guys know, Murktide is this deck's absolute worst matchup. It is really, really bad. I have to assemble Liquid Metal Coating and Ancient Grudge, and they're usually bringing in braids. I'm going to cut the... I think I want to cut the Karns and just leave it at 2 Karns. Leave Furies in, leave Pyromancer, leave my Ancient Grudge package in. I brought in every Veil of Summer to protect my things, if need be. The deck's got Spell Pierce in it, so like Karn's again, like this is I got away with one game 1 for sure. I think games 2 and 3 are going to be really hard to win. I have to get pretty much lucky of him. He's got a 61 card deck for whatever that's worth. I mean, this hand, I can't keep this, just even though I love this. Much better. And we're honestly going to bottom the Liquid Metal Coating. It's just not a great game plan. Keep. And we're going to bottom the Liquid Metal. We'll draw it later, possibly. I don't need to stop there anymore. So, him going Ragavan is... I'm going to say it's a mistake. And the reason why is, I don't know if you saw Renin 6 in game 1, but Renin 6 is just pretty good against this card. Yeah, we're going to go... He should be dashing that card, but I'm okay with this play. He also mulliganed again. It's not an auto win. I think it's a thing in Legacy when everybody's playing Brainstorms. It's not true in Modern. It feels that way, but dashing it every turn and forcing me to keep up mana is a much, much better play. He's obviously digging for a land again. I mean, that might have been his only play. So, like, if that was his only play, sure. He draws the land. Okay, Bolt's great. I'm going to fetch. Grab him. I think I got to grab a Stomp of Grounds and take it. We're going to dash our Ragavan. Even if I go land, it's not the end of the world in this game. It may feel that way, but it's a Legacy. Ragavan was just unanswered. Turn 1 Ragavan wins the game. In this matchup, if you notice I have Renin 6, it is correct to like just hold your Ragavans to dash. Obviously, this guy kept a one-lander. And I keep nabbing lands from him, so that's pretty nice. But if he's going to want to deal with my Ragavan, like... I know it seems weird. I'm going to keep dashing it every turn. Oh, you hit. Okay, you hit. And it's going to force him to keep mana up. Now, where I get a huge beneficial play here. Okay, I missed on land, but again, I'm going to go... I think I'm actually going to go Expressive here and keep a Veil of Summer. That might be a really sick play. He might go for the counterspell here. The downside is he's got a Murktide that's going to become... It's growing right now, and he's going to be able to drop it. And once that thing hits, it's Karn or... It's Oduaru or bust. I think he's debating if he wants to Veil this. I think we should be able to get away with it. Ragavan walks into lightning bolts. And then I don't get any advantage from this. This, I need to hit land here. Okay. So, Spell Pierce is pretty big. If he's got double Spell Pierce, like, yeah, okay, he's got it. All right. Yep. Now we're in a bad spot. Double Spell Pierce is brutal, but maybe we can get lucky and him miss on the Murktide. Unlikely, but there's a world where that could happen. Doesn't seem like that's happening. I played around like a bolt. That's really all I did. Which he could have drawn. Yep. Alright, I still get to go Ragavan dash if I'm lucky. Scalding Tarn. A double Spell Pierce. I don't have to fear too much here. Again, the Ragavan just it's gonna feel bad if I draw a red and 6. I'll just say that. Great draw. So now we're in a spot where we just play our Ragavan just because it's mana efficient. I need to keep this for his Murktide. I'd like to keep dashing it, but this does cost 1 less if I draw land, which is really nice against Murktide. How does this read? Okay, well, I'll have to be pitching that, which again, Archmage's Charm. This sucks that this can only go get a forest. I don't mind going too low. I really want to make sure my mana's good. Not my favorite play. See you later, Odowaru. Alright. Feel better. So the Ren and 6 should be able to do work. This can pick up my Odowaru now. I just need to evade the Murktide here. If I can buy some turns with not having to deal with the Murktide, I think I'm gonna win this game. I'm probably gonna run into another counterspell here. Sage is really good. Let's go. We're gonna ask to see if I can get this down. Whoops. It's unlikely this is gonna resolve. It's probably gonna be met with a slew of ooh, he's going for consider, so he's looking. If this resolves, there's multiple things that could do me in. Counterspell, Archmage's Charm. Archmage's Charm, okay. Send. I'm going to be discarding this next turn anyways. So I'm going to play this. If I draw another land, my next couple plays are just like drop Young Pyromancers. These don't actually give me more elementals. Ledger Shredder's annoying. Okay. What is the card I absolutely want to draw here? Again, Ren is fantastic. Well, let's try for Ren and 6 again. Ooh, we got there with that one. Alright, so if I plus this, we're going to grab Wooded Foothills. Play Wooded Foothills. Fetch. Go to 11. Get Mountain. Play this. Draw 2 more cards. And then I can start just picking up Odowaru every turn. Oh yeah, damn it. Dude, this card is so stupid. Why does it trigger on my turn? Dude, no way. So ugly. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you would have drawn a counter spell. We're just like in the mentality of like, please avoid. It's going down to 1. Don't have Bolt. Just, we're like, avoid. Well, I think we're okay against Murtai because we're going to be picking up that Odowaru. And I'm just going to, he doesn't go after red and 6. He probably has Unholy Heat. Oh. The hell does he have? Expressive's great. Let's bring back Odowaru. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna pass a turn. I can express on a later turn. I'd like to end of turn bounce this back to his hand, or even bounce my own Ragavan back to my hand. That might be the better play. True King and Kaliozak, thanks for the follows. I know they were hour late, but I've been in the zone. Hard casting Subtlety. This only has an ETB trigger. Okay. It only gets it when it's on the stack. Yeah, you got a flyer. It's probably going to bring this guy down to 1. Alright. So, if he goes for me... I don't want to put this back in his hand. I don't... He's going for me, so he's bringing me down to 6. Just having flash is annoying. Alright, let's try to get back my thing. Dash a Raggy Boy. Certainly not blocking anytime soon. 5 damage. He's got Bolt. He's got Bolt. Counterspell's great. Can't do anything with it, but yeah. Do I have a lightning bolt in the yard? I do. Okay. Ledger Shredder. Doesn't have the mana to do anything with this, so. Ledger Shredder is so good at holding my team off. Alright, we're gonna pop that back in his hand. He's unable to cast it. You won't get the opportunity again to do that. But taking 1 is fine. I just need to maintain my life total here. Fury would be really nice. Even though a Fury walks into a Subtlety pretty hard. Okay. So this is going to cause me to double spell, which is going to make these things huge. Man, who knew that would be so punishing? Let's just grab Odowaru again. Cast Ragavan. And just say I attack with both. He blocks one. Takes one. Puts him at 6. If I draw a land off the top. Okay, so I can still draw a land off the top. Because I'll be able to retrace. Sweet. I think we're in the driver's seat here. Him taking 2 is really weird. Okay, sweet. He's at 5. Draw a land, get there. He's got subtlety and something in his hand. Dude, you forgot that I have Ren? Expressive's good. Because the subtlety is now gone. The only downside is if he draws a bolt, I die. Can't beat the bolt. Because it double spells. Well, draw a discard. A slew of things have to happen here, but like bolt would be quite rough. I'm hoping he doesn't, but it's probably got 4 bolts sitting in that deck. But these are going to double trigger, and I need maybe to miss on one. Whichever the larger of the 2 are, I'm going to be bouncing. Bauble. Okay. They're getting larger. Okay. He's just on go find bolt.deck. Which does me no good because I'm sitting on an Odowaru that can't deal with both of these. Subtlety is gone. The other one gets larger. Come on, no bolts. I can't imagine this guy's 30 cards deep and hasn't seen a bolt yet. You know. He could still also just top deck it off the Mishra's Bauble. But I attack him for 4. I can ping him with this. Pitch to land? Oh my goodness. I mean, he could have drawn double bolt, but... Alright, he's looking at my top card. I can tell you where this is going. Right into his hand. No way. Well, we're gonna bounce that. Yep, birdie's in hand. No, you don't got it. Okay. Only one Leggy. If I draw a land, I think I win. Well, you could have another counterspell. I'm not completely out of the woods yet, and you can still draw a bolt to kind of mess up my math. All right, let's play some roulette. Let's bounce this. We're gonna try to hit with Ragavan. Hopefully that's enough. Maybe I'll hit his bolt. Come on, baby. Come on. That card's farts. Well, I still have Bolt in my deck. The worst part is we trigger the... Well, we don't trigger it just yet, but... Blue, red, just bolt, bolt, bolt. Okay. I know what I want to do. We're gonna put Fury in my hand. Put that in the bottom. Put this away. We're gonna invoke. Pitching the Ancient Grudge. Trying to shoot this birdie down. Yes, it does get to draw go. He's got a Ren and 6 he's got to deal with, but I think this guy's just on the path of I need to just draw and draw only. What's it called? Lightning bolts for the remainder of the game. He doesn't have a second red source, so I don't die to it just yet. Is he thinking about... Okay. And I've already exiled one of his counter spells. Okay. Yep, it sacks. Deals 4 to this. Let's cast this. Keeping the original copy. Alright. Lightning Bolt I die to. Like Bolt I die to. So, and that's a real possibility. He's got a Ledger Shredder sitting in his hand. Can't imagine him just randomly throwing a bolt at me. He does. Okay, I'm at 1. So I played correctly for the most part. Still could just die to another bolt. Yeah, he had it. Alright. Game 3. No change really. Karn's the weakest card. Just gotta try to beat him with Ragavons and... I mean, to be fair, that guy didn't see a bolt for 30 cards, so like... I probably had no business winning that game if I was going to win. He dies to the Ren. He can't. Like, the Ren just minuses, pings him for 1. It wasn't going to shoot my guys. That wasn't an option. Whoops. Yep, I want to play first. I like this hand. I'm going to keep it. Fire Ice is always a nice one. Odawaru is nice. I just like this card versus strictly Murktide. I can constantly throw it back in his hand. Spell Pierce is a bitch, though. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully this guy... I shouldn't say hopefully. He shouldn't be playing his Ragavons. Fury is a nice one. This card like handles what's called pretty well. It's not that great against Subtlety. Going to get an island. A little concerning. In the sense of like, you could take me away from green. Shock. Dash Ragavon, or is it going to be Leggy? It's got to be Ledger Shredder. Ooh. Well, the question becomes fire. Right? Like, I just fire this, and then if he's got Spell Pierce, I'm just going to drop this and pitch the Odawaru and the probably Expressive, keep Fury around. Yep. Okay. Spell Pierce has really been doing work against me. Ren and 6 would be great. Okay. Love that draw. This. And we're going to pitch both the Odawaru and the Expressive because we're probably going to cast another one of these next turn. Okay. Oof, Ancient Grudge looks so ugly in this deck. Well, I do feel like I'm in the driver's seat to some extent. Blood Moon doesn't bother me. The majority of my deck is like red and colorless, so I have already cast my other blue spell, and I have 3 more of these left. And yes, you can get my Ren. Blood Moon I'm A-okay with. Blood Moon takes him off of Counterspell, which an Archmage's Charm, so this is a play I would have to say he probably didn't want to make. And Veil of Summer is now dead to me, so we're just gonna smash him. And then I'm gonna hold, I think. Yeah, it's him playing Blood Moon. I think he got a little eager there. I can still get around this by holding that. We'll just cast another Young Pyromancer. I'm gonna hold this. And we're gonna get rid of the Ancient Grudge and the Veil of Summer. Yep. Look at that. Another one of those guys. Next turn we can Fury. Yeah. This is a card that seems somewhat good against me, and it can shut me off of some spells, but he's now down to a singular blue source. So he's kind of, yeah, okay. He's turned himself off of double spelling a turn. Yeah. He shouldn't have Blood Mooned. Yeah. Big mistake there. Play this. Attack with the team. A subtlety could get me, like I could walk into one. But blocks an elemental. Why? Alright, well. Lightning Bolt you. There's no way this deck's playing like Anger of the Gods. Oh, he subtletied it. Sure. It does something with the spells, right? Do I have to put... I get to choose where it goes? I'll put it on top. And then if he plays a relevant spell, I can Fury. Put it right on top. Alright, well... He's Ludabs. Yeah. Blood Moon, not so great. Should have Ledger Shredded that away. Especially if you fetched incorrectly. I mean, he went to go get Island, but... I mean, this is the best Blood Moon deck in the format, for sure. Alright, here comes the bodies. The biggest thing my opponent did wrong was not dashing these Ragavans. Not dashing the Ragavans is so confusing to me. Second Bolt, sure. Yep. Is that one? Going after the elementals is like so weird. Yep, he's had enough. Sweet. That matchup is like Murktide's usually my worst match. Like it's this deck's worst matchup. As you can see, how bad Spell Pierce just kind of hoses me. And I don't really have a way to interact with his spells. And that's why we board out the Karns, because Spell Pierce, Counterspell, and Archmage's Charm are just not where this deck is going to be. And when we look at the list as a whole, you're really like a 19 land deck that's playing this, and these are just, and I guess this you put here, and these are just extra. The other spells can be played as lands, which is a bonus, which is 3 Boseiju and 2 Otawarus, but the majority of your deck is here. It's this right here, and it's a little cute combo with Ancient Grudge and Liquid Metal Coating. Ancient Grudge does a lot of work too. It hits so many random things, and Boseiju is just fantastic in a format that everybody's playing Leyline Binding. And then when you do get off and like the chances where you've kind of gone a little bit farther in the game, you can then do Karn packages, which goes and gets you your worst matchups, which if you're lucky, if you're able to go turn 1 Ragavan against like the Living End or Cascade decks and then progress forward throughout that matchup, you can then grab like, you know, Tormod Script for 0 and just kind of hold that card hostage against them. Also, Engineered Explosives is great against Cascading Rhinos, and then obviously Chalice of Void and Engineered Explosive for after the Rhinos have resolved, and then Chalice for obviously when they prevent it. A lot of these decks are leaning really, really heavily on Leyline Binding now, so they don't have as many Brazen Borrowers or things of that nature in the main deck anymore. So they still have Boseiju as well, but those are all options. You're really only boarding in 3 Veil of Summers. That's really all you're doing in the deck. And that's going to be against your Living End decks that have Force Negation packages. You're going to want to bring in Veil of Summer just because you get the 2-for-1 off of them. And also discard packages like Scam Red or Rakdos Scam. Love this hand. I shouldn't say love it. This hand's okay. If I'm going against a creature deck, it's not going to be too bad. But we get to go Copperline George Costanza into... I might actually be right to go fetch so I can go get the Triumph right away. Iganjo. Okay. One of the two things. This could be blue-white, or this is going to be your Hammer Time deck, which I have 4 main deck Ancient Grudge, and I just drew another Fury. So if it is that deck, I feel really confident in smashing their head in, especially because they got a downgrade of no longer having Lyris. I mean, that was like a year ago downgrade, but still a downgrade. Blast Zone for 1. Okay. Still intrigued what this deck is. This isn't like Mono White Tron or Eldrazi, is it? I mean, if he chalices for 1, like we got the answer right here. The only downside is I'm just a Fury deck. But this usually indicates to me and Blast Zone for 1. Yeah, I don't know what this deck is. Karn's good. I just don't know what I'm doing with Karn this game. I probably just want to get it gone. I have first strike, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll gladly block here. I'd like to just cast Furies for the remainder of the game if that would be okay with him. He might go Ephemerate, blink this, do the same thing all over again, which is probably the play he's going to make. That means his Ephemerate, he's down one Ephemerate. Ooh, that jazz. You may pay this card's cost rather than Solitude. Okay. Ephemerate's going to be brutal. He's going to have another one coming down. If he's got double Ephemerate, like I'm just like so dead. Okay, there's Ephemerate number 1. So this is gone. And he knows the exact information of my hand. Me not grabbing a Steam S was a pretty bad move on my part. So I still gotta pay 2. Three, 1. Okay. Another ephemerate would be really, really brutal, but I still gotta... This isn't my favorite play. I guess we go here with it, like that. This doesn't have an ETB. I did 2 for 1 myself, not too great there. But okay, blinking this is fine. He could go for the fire ice. Doesn't choose to put it in his graveyard. Bizarre. Alright. I feel okay now. Like, I got multiple turns to kind of draw stuff, whether it be more seasoned pyromancers, more, you know, whatever it may be, and then if it even if it's a Ragavan, I get opportunity to like tap that. Yep, I'll take 3. I'll go down to 17. Need a second blue source that's also red. So I guess I could cast ice. He's got another blast zone. So ice just kind of spins itself. I guess we'll go here with it. My play is going to be cast season pyromancer. And then I should be drawing a card off this. Okay. White, white. 3? March? What the hell is he casting? Oh, he's putting a charge counter? Deal. Karn's great. Still gonna do Season Pyromancer, and we're gonna pitch some stuff. Whoops. One of these has got to be red. Yeah, I'm not into Karn this game. If I cast Ragavan, does it do anything relevant? Or is it better to keep this in my hand and maybe potentially go to dash it? I can't imagine if I show him this Ragavan, he's gonna kind of come into it. It also gives me the ability to kind of evoke that if need be. Knowing that he's got that goose egg right here is pretty good. This also can deal with the Ragavan pretty well. So no reason to just like throw it out there. Keep weird mana costs around, and if he attacks, we'll proceed to double block again. But we've gotten rid of an ephemerate. And he's got potentially an uncastable. I did pitch 2 Karns so far, so I only got so many more in my deck. Skyclave Apparition. Okay. So I'll be getting a 3-drop guy back. I'll take 3 and like it. And no blocks. I don't know if it matters. I just want to get a Stomping Grounds. Alright. Land would be... The only thing I don't want to draw is another Ragavan. Okay. I'm cool. Hold on. This no longer does anything against me. I guess we could split the damage like that and then attack for 1 because value. Get a 3/3 back. Now we're in the driver's seat, boys. Alright. His attacks have stopped. I have tokens that are like that are under this, and then I have a Fury that's way out of the range of this, and I'm just trying to like measure out the cards that I'm most fearful of. And him having that Cauldrotha in his hand, or Cauldra complete, means like I'm probably in a good spot for quite some time. Okay. I'll block. A Ganjo, sure. It's all fair with me. I no longer have any Furies left in my deck, so for what that's worth. Oh, just the best draw. Blue, red. Put this in my hand. This on the bottom. Exile this. Let's cast the Karn. And then we're going to start making some decisions with it. We're just going to keep my team back to block. Minus. This is where we go get the liquid metal coating. Because he's just not in a position where he's doing anything like relevant at all. I guess the liquid metal coating, I can get this, right? I can also get Elska's Chariot. Yeah, we're going to get the Chariot. I just want to put the squeeze on him. Chariot's nice too, because I always like being able to plus and then making this a thing and then creating tokens. He's got 2 cards. I'm assuming he's got more Solitudes, possibly. That he's just not willing to pitch stuff with, but unless it's more artifacts. If he ends up tapping, nah, we should be good. I mean, I can start picking up these Besagers and just start tossing them here, which is probably the play I'm going to be making. Cast this, throw it here, play the Chariot, make a bunch of dudes. Field of Ruin, deal. This deck. Flicker Wisp was annoying, but Renin 6 is really good against that card. You will be able to kill my thing though, which is unfortunate. And we will be blocking. Oh yes. What if Foothills is nice? Minus. I also can grab cards from Exile for what that's worth. I guess now is the time to grab the coding. Yeah. So My play is going to be pretty straightforward here. It's going to be Chariot. Dudes for days. Runny boy. And they're running 6. We're not going to mess around. We're just going to ping this thing off. I don't want to have to deal with it. Don't have to worry about a flyer. Put it foothills. Fetch. Go to 11. Now, if he's willing to start popping those, I'm okay with that too. Upcoming turns are just going to be liquid metal coating, shoot this, liquid, you know. If he doesn't allow me to do that, I'll just do Chariot. Or I can pick up, it's like he's got to pop this thing now because this Rhino 6 is going to grab the Besage. The Besage is going to pop this, then I can do the liquid metal coating and then get something else with it. I can keep him on mono brown. Okay, he's had enough of that game. Sweet. Drew that nut, draw 2. Really not much to change here. The only thing I could see bringing in would be maybe some engineered explosives. But his deck really seems like more on the high end. I don't see a lot of 1-drops out of it. Yeah. Or a 3 Fury deck plus 4 bolts. We're going to be pretty okay in games 1. It's one of the best parts about playing this deck. There's not a lot of sideboarding options. It's like, does the deck play blue and counter spells? Bring in Veils, cut things that are not that great. Maybe the Karn package. Does it play graveyard stuff? If it does, keep in all the Karns. Board in 2 Crypts, leave 1 on the board. Does it play Cascade spells? Okay, if it does, bring in 2 Chalice, leave everything else on the board. Is it Living End? Bring 2 Chalice and 2 Tormod's Crypts, leave everything else on the board. And probably Veil of Summers. Usually, like against your Cascade matchups, buy bolts. And just ship these bolts, bring in things. But you're really not sideboarding too much more than that. The only other card I thought about playing, aside from this Chariot, was what's the Console Skyship, the 6/5. It's a really big card, but again, with Leyline Binding, and I know this deck's somewhat good against Leyline Binding decks, I want something to be left behind, you know. But yeah. What time is it? Because I'd like to go to bed soon. So, this league is taking forever. Not that it's the end of the world. It's just taking longer than expected. Hand is a little weak, but we draw land and we're off to the races. I don't mind playing a Beseiju here. Giver, sure. No. Stony. Okay. Not great. Because it looks like Caldra's coming down next turn. We'll fetch. Steam vents, yep. So we're going to have to make some pretty heinous plays, but yeah. Damage is being taken. Take 6 this turn, or just 5? Okay, we're at 12. Alright, alright. Ragavan's really nice. Fortunately, I'm not in a position to play that. I need these cards to stop this. So, we are in a position where expressive iteration is just not going to be a thing we want to do. So, get rid of this. Bye, Raggy. Alright. So he's stuck on 2 lands, which is kind of nice. We're going to end up taking an additional 5, go down to 7, shot go down to 5, make this into an artifact creature, and hopefully we can win the game from there. It's unlikely, but a boy can dream. Just he needs a whiff for a turn. Whiff, 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 whiff. Oh, I might be actually dead. Give pro red. Oh, protection from colorless? Oh. Hmm. How am I going to win here? Maybe I have to change my play for 1 turn. What is he going to name? Sure. Is there any way for me to beat that? I guess I could EE for 2. Nah, it doesn't do anything. Can't even get it. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Yep. Ooh, thanks Mason Clark for the raid of 201. You guys are in for a real treat. This is my little homebrew. But yeah, Mason Clark, thank you for the raid of 201, man. Much appreciated. Really? Are you playing, I think you're on, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you're on Gruul combo. Oh, you're just done with the combo? Yeah. Oh, thanks. It's just mono red splat. It's barely, I call it barely Temur. Well, we got lucky tonight. Round 3, we played against Murktide, which is the most unwinnable matchup. Expressive is a nice one. Everybody's on Magic Online right now is playing a lot of Leyline Binding, so I just want to get as many Besejus and Random 6s as possible to kind of beat those decks down. Thanks for the raid, my dude. Have a good night. Thanks, man. We're going to game 3 against this mono white deck that is turn 1. It's like a stacks deck. I'm sure this deck misses having Yorion, but thank God Yorion's not in this format any longer. Alright guys, welcome to the stream. It is mono white taxes. We're waiting for this guy to board. I'm hoping that we can get an early start against him. That would be fantastic, but I don't know, think that's going to be, might not be a possibility. He's your classic Giver of Ruins into Stoneforge Mystic into more tax things, and then I don't think he's playing Leo and Arbiter since he's got 4 Stoneforge Mystic in his deck, but we just need to evade the Cauldron Complete, and we should be okay. Oh yeah, we'll be on the play. Very ideal hand. The only downside is we don't have the ability to cast Expressive unless this doesn't connect. So we'll keep. Turn 1 Copperline George Costanza. And that'll be a go. If he's got, you know, if he's got it, he's got it. I can't do anything about it. Aether Vial. 4 main deck Ancient Grudge. Sweet. We now have the ability to Expressive, which we won't be taking that opportunity to do that as of right now. We're just going to pop the Ancient Grudge here. Man, Aether Vial decks are just so bad. I got 3... So he's going for the Ephemerate. Sure. I don't feel so bad about that. He's big time 2-for-1ing himself. I could... Let's grab a Steam Vents here. Don't need the Triome. Yeah, of course I'm killing the Vial. That's the play, dude. Yeah, 4 main deck Ancient Grudge feels good against a artifact-centric deck. Okay, well, we fire this, and then hopefully that should be the game, because he's going to go grab Cauldron Complete. I'd like to gamble, but I'm not going to. Sword of Fire and Ice. I have a Ancient Grudge, so he's got to have the Cauldron Complete already in his hand. Bolt a sick draw. We can shock if need be. Let's just bolt this for now. Hold on. Yeah, we'll bolt now. I don't really want to walk into a Cauldron. The fire is nice because I can split it up, and he's got some things that matter for splitting up. Yes, he can play that 3/3. Scoop. Much appreciated for the follow, my dude. Scoops, please. The punish. But, no, I guess we could fire now. An Ephemera deck that plays Thalia. Yeah, we'll fire now. Boom. You gotta love the white deck that's playing all these things that you can like never cast. All right. Well, we can do both. So we're gonna Expressive first. Whoops, gotta get a blue off that. And then a red. Let's put... I really want to cast this Ren. Alright, let's put Bolt in hand. We'll bottom this. And we'll exile the Ren. Keep this live. I'm going to fetch here. I'm going to go grab a forest. I want to keep my mountain open. Cast Ren in 6. And then hopefully that just goes to town for the rest of the game. And then if need be, we can throw a bolt somewhere. We'll grab the Misty and just start going to town from there, dude. I think we're going to smash this guy. Come on, baby. Let me get in there and smash. This guy takes a lot of time. For being a sax player, this guy takes a ton of time. How did this guy ever win when he's not playing Yorion? Adding a counter onto this. I guess he can pop this, which is kind of nice. Field of Ruin. Float red. So he's gonna go grab Flicker Wisp. Yeah, that's fine. The mana can go away. He certainly needs a second white source, that's for sure. Skyclave. Okay. Skyclave is a good one, but we'll get a 2/2 token off it. Bolt it. Now we got a dude to attack with. Land. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Get in there, boys. Alright, I think we're going to smash this guy pretty good. Ganjo, Seed of the Empire. Yeah, don't care. I can't imagine losing this match with a Fury. Lion Sash. Okay. I guess the Ancient Grudge is going to go after the Lion Sash. Which, still, yeah, I have a... Either way, like, I'm going to be losing this Ancient Grudge to this Lion Sash. I'm going to send it this way. And if he's going to force me to use it, that's fine, too. He could have Ephemerate, but... Yeah, we'll target this. Use the... Whoops. Gotta add green for that. Ooh, baby. Look at how easy that is. See you later, Misty. So next turn he's taking 6. And we're just going to keep dashing this so he can't have an opportunity to like make a decision on his turn to do that. I like how this leaves behind a blue guy. Grab the Triome. Dash it. Dashing through the snow.
I'm sorry, but I have to go back.
Here we go, baby.
My friends are in danger. Friends are in danger.
All right.
Mama? Sweet. Jane.
Taking a lot of lands from him. Bring that back to my hand. He's at 6. I have Fury available if he casts anything significant. If he does go like land, he might have Solitude. Yeah. Aether Vial, a non-card in this match. What does this cost to activate? 3? Okay. We'll still just hold the bolt. We'll make the decision on my turn if we're going to do that. Liquid Metal Torque. Dash, and then if I need to, I'll throw it. Mainly I want to hold the bolt, so if he does have like Ephemerate and what's the other card? Solitude. Which he doesn't, he won't be able to do both since he's got sort of fire and ice here. The Aganjo Castle.
Mike, remember that day
Yeah, we'll bolt this.
in the cabin? We were talking to Mike.
I want to keep this around. Maybe I can steal one of his things.
Mike,
Yep.
I love you too.
It's gone. Treasure gone. If I do draw a Besagio, I want this active. It doesn't hit lands, but... Alright, what? He's got a Sword of Fire and Ice, blank card, and something. I don't know what those cards are, but I think we're in a good spot, guys. Look at that. We won the match. Alright, 3-1. One more match. See if we can pull a 4-1 with this deck. For those of you, I'll go right into the match. Hey, and we won the die roll. Well, we got what we want our deck to do here. Unfortunately, it's going to cost us to play this, but I'm going to keep this. Because a turn, you ramp up to Karn. If we're lucky, I got bolts for early plays. Really, the only thing I want to avoid is combo here. So if it's like an Underworld Breach deck, probably not the greatest hand, but aside from that, I think we have a pretty good shot. I like how this deck looks right now. Whenever you is this the I don't know what this deck is. Can't think of it. No idea. I just know that every time I blow up one of his lands with Karn, I take 2. Alright, you are at least one other permanent. What is it? Does anybody know what this deck is? If you do, let me know. I have no idea what this does. I guess we keep. We'll take 2, and we'll cast Liquid Metal. I mean, I can blow this up with Besagio, but what the hell? Is this like a Charbelcher deck? All right. Leyline, huh? So if I bolt him, I'm going to take 4. I could Besagio and bolt, but that increases. All right. I can deal with this later. I don't know. The question is, do I want to Karn now? If I Karn, does this redirect? Let me read the Oracle text. So it just goes to a player. So if I Karn now, I'll go to 3. I could lose to the bolt. That doesn't seem like the best play. Bolt brings me down to 14. I think I want to keep every bolt I have. I like being able to ping off his lands every turn. And either way, I'm gonna have to spend red to cast this card. Okay. I could just ship this package too. That seems kind of rough because I'm already in like the driver's seat, kind of. All right, we're just gonna play the Beseiju. I'm gonna play this. I do take 2 off this, and we'll hold bolts. I should have bolted here first. I would have taken 1 less damage, or 2 less damage, I should say. Man, this is a that's a card. Yeah, I misplayed that big time. Should have went the other way around. 2 from there, 2 from there. I go to 12. And we're gonna bolt this too. Go to 10. Yep. So this ley line's really troublesome. I think I've played this game quite poorly, to be honest. Blue. Well, Ancient Grudge changes things big time. I like the Ancient Grudge in my hand. Like this in the bottom, I'll play a land. So I'm gonna go to 6, and I'm just dead to double bolt here. But it gets rid of this problem. I can blow up a land too. Okay, let's we're gonna go to, man, this that's really a pain in the ass. I guess we target this first and then keep the, okay, well, take 2. It becomes an artifact. I can blow this up. Man, I am taking a lot of damage. Alright, I'm probably going to die just because I did not manage my resources very well. But if we get to untap, we have a chance here. Sure. Blood Moon is fine. This I'm okay with. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a Thumb War. Still dead to like any prowess plus bolt. He's drawing a lot of lands, so this Land of Combustion. Come on, man. All right. We're on mono red here, so let's minus. Can't Chariot because I don't have the mana for it. My only other option would be like, is there a benefit to chalicing for 2? Maybe EE for 1. Because that's all I can put it on. I'll just grab a chalice. Let's chalice for... You know what? Forget it. We're just going to do this. I don't mind. It gets me a token. Alright, so... If I target this, I can't flash it back, unfortunately. Alright, this brings me down to 3, which puts me in bolt range, which sucks, but... think it's the right play to make. Go to 3. Actually puts me down to 1. That's a lot worse. I'd like to get not hit by any more ley lines, please. I'm gonna die. I died to a bolt. Any burn spell I'm dead to. Any ley line I'm kind of dead to because I can't really target anything anymore. Yeah, I punted that game pretty hard. Alright, let's I don't know how to board against this deck. I would assume that maybe the quad targeting is not very good. Yeah, we'll just, I mean, I guess I'll bring in, we'll leave it as is. Just make a mental note of having to grab, what's the card name? Man, I just played really poorly there. I could have just stayed at 5 and then just tried to attack through it. I should have had 2 more life, but I threw an extra 2 damage to myself by casting the liquid metal. Alright, I'll keep this. It says run in 6. I'll make sure that this goes and grabs a forest. Doesn't lead with a ley line, which is really good for me. Grab a forest with this, and then our Besaju's live for the remainder of the game. Don't have it. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Grab forest. Play Ren.
You have been raised up from brutality.
Alright, here we go, baby.
Kill the brutals who multiply, and are legion. Go forth and kill.
I guess I should have fetched, but I don't know. It feels like I should be trying to keep my life total as high as possible. Sure. Yeah, you got a blood moon, bud. My spells are red. Thankfully, we went and grabbed our Besaju right away. Mutavault. Leyline. Torbrand. Oh, we can go after this. Torbrand. This deck is ridiculous, whatever he's got going on over here. Plus, let's pick this up. Grab it, play a Misty Rainforest. Say go. We can tap this, which is pretty nice. Beginning of combat. Let's ice this guy. Ancient Grudge is nice. Pithing Needle? Boy, did I draw the things that are great. You can name Besaju, I guess. Ren in 6. Sure. Well, Ancient Grudge that. Gotta give this guy credit. This deck is really weird. I'm gonna grab the Triumph. I just don't want to draw that. Odoaru, great draw. Did I bounce this now? I don't think so. Alright, let's Whoops. That's expressive. Let's put Bolt in my hand, this on the bottom, this in exile. Dash it, get a thing to Odoraru. Don't have anything for Bolt. This then attacks here. Okay. Let's dash this. See if I draw something nice. We'll see. Ooh, a mountain. The worst part about the Misty is it's got to pick up something that's going to deal me significant damage. Yep, I'll take the shock. Cost one less because of Ragavan, which is really nice. I kind of get to keep everything. Seasoned Pyromancer, sure. Pillage. I can tell you this, I didn't see Pillage coming. He still has that Torbrand sitting. Bolt was a good draw. Let's pick up Odowaru. So he's got some pretty good plays. So even if he plays Torbrand, I'm like pretty okay with it. Cause I guess I could double bolt it. Bye, Ragavan. I don't think that will be his play, but okay, Torbrand. Beginning of combat. If they all go at Ren, I'll change my play a little bit. Okay, so put Torbrand back. Bolt that. If he wants to spend his turn doing that, that's fine. I'm just going to continue to pick up the same card over and over. Like that a lot. Odowaru. Misty. Alright. The name of the game is keep Ren 6 alive so I can just continue pinging off stuff. And if it gets in bolt range, it gets in bolt range. If it dies, it dies. Bounce one of these tokens. Seems really inefficient from a mana standpoint, and it is. Nope. I don't know if a second one of these will do anything. Pick up Odowaru again. We're just going to keep doing that. Scoop, please. Probably like that play I think I could have made earlier. I don't know. All right. We're just in like a draw go until we draw something significant. Well, oh, yeah, sure. You got a guy. Mutavault, yep. Bolt, the Mutavaults. Odoraru, bounce one of these tokens. Keep my Ren for one more turn. Still have Ancient Grudge and Liquid Metal Coating, still able to do some work. Hanging on, baby. Raminette Bruins. Does this go after each opponent? Okay. Yeah, you gotta do... Plus... Grab Odowaru again. So I think I'm gonna Besage you this. I'm gonna do it now. Gets to grab a land. Play this. Still in the camp where I need to draw a Fury or something to put on the board that's significant that's not a land anymore. And I still have a couple mountains and things to do, so hopefully it's not the end, but... Chandra Torch of Defiance. Okay, we can ping that back to his hand. Red, red. Exile the top card, sure. Another Raminette Ruins. Yep, I'll take 2. Yep, Torbrand. Was out of stuff to do. Ancient Grudge this for green. Make sure that we tap correctly. Yeah, we still got the Grudge there. We'll just Besage you that next turn. Again, we're keeping this thing alive by just... The problem is I'm running a little bit out of time here. Alright, so this goes up to... Grab a mountain. Alright. Besage's great. Okay. Another Odowaru I like. Grab this. Let's just deal with this now. Alright, F6. Say go. Yeah. We don't have any grudges left. I need to draw, like, things that are... Like, Expressive Iteration would be fantastic. Need to avoid, like, that one card that's just, like, really good against me. Is that a Torbrand? No way. Dude, don't tell me you have, like, a lightning... Like, a X spell that kills me. Okay. That card is what I was a little bit worried about. Well, I can tell you this, that doesn't feel great. So I can't even get that back. That sucked. That sucked big time. That was such a good draw. Well, maybe we could draw our Fury, I don't know. Man, Seasoned Pyromancer, Expressive Iteration, all these things are nice if I could just get in there. Just need to be mindful of my life total. Not my favorite play, but I think I need to do this now. If I don't draw anything, I'm just dead. Oh, does Channel get around that? Wow, Channel's good. Alright, I think I'm dead. That sucked. Yeah. 6, 9, I'm at 1. I can't target any of this stuff. Okay. Yep, I died. Man, that was a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just kill me with the ramming up, please. Please kill me. Yeah, that sucked. The bigger and better red deck. I actually did want to see what I was going to draw. All right, guys. That's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you, Mason Clark, for bringing in the rate of 201. Sorry, we only went 3-2 with this list. Yeah, that was unfortunate how that kind of played out. But not that I think I would have won game 3, but I definitely played game 1 really poorly. And Leyline of Combustion just did a lot of work against me. But I had to keep playing Odowaru to bounce his tokens. Didn't draw any Seasoned Pyromancers or Furies myself, but so be it. All right, guys. That's going to be it. Have a good night. Thanks for watching the stream. Follow the podcast. Look at us on Twitter and so forth, Facebook.